Welcome back to my channel. Just a couple quick things. One, if you happen to live around the St. Louis area and you need a really good place to go get your brows done, go see Sarah at the Benefit Brow Bar in Fairview Heights, Illinois. She's amazing. I love her. She's the best. And they're also doing laminating now, so go check her out, go see her, and get your brows done. And also just everyone in that Ulta store is just absolutely amazing. I haven't met just a person that isn't just really awesome yet, so go check them out. And next, the subject of this video is going to be the Sigma Cinderella eyeshadow palette. I usually am not too crazy about packaging, but you guys, this might be the most beautiful palette I think I've ever seen in my life, which sounds crazy, but I'd seen people review it on YouTube, and I'd seen it, on Sigma's website and everything, and then for Amazon on Prime Day, they had it on sale, and I was like, I gotta pick this up. And just the things I'd seen online just did not do it justice. You guys, it's freaking beautiful. And then on the inside, here's what the inside looks like. And just this little, the plastic packaging that they put inside of most palettes, it's just nothing. But look at this. It's so beautiful. You guys, I can't. Look at this. Oh man. Can you guys just look at those shades? And it comes with a brush. I'm not usually into, here's just a dual-ended brush. I'm usually not into brushes that come into packaging, and I actually haven't used this yet. Oh, and I just realized I messed up one of the shades. But I don't know, do I want to try this? I don't know. Oh, dang it. I don't know. I usually like more of a dome-tipped crease brush, so I might not use this. And it's pretty, so I don't want to get dirty. Sorry. So I think I'm just going to use my brushes that I have in front of me and just leave that brush in there because it's pretty and I just don't want to get it dirty. So, today I'm going to go out with my BFF and we're going to try and find a bridesmaid dress. I'm literally getting married in 3 months. I don't have my dress, I don't think. My BFF, who's going to be my best girl, I don't think she has never dressed. I don't think my niece, who's going to be the bridesmaid, has hers yet, so we're just trying to get things done before the wedding date. And it's just been really crazy just with work and everything. My job just makes it to where I can't function when I'm out of that place because it's so overwhelming. And I feel like, oh God, I'm trying not to cry right now because things are so bad, but I try to explain to people how overwhelming it is, and I don't think they really understand, and that stresses me out because I just feel like there's just a lot of pressure out there for, me to be a certain way, or, to kind of maybe meet certain people's expectations that I just can't meet. And that really stresses me out as well. And I know my fiance has been feeling it too. His family, they all live in the same area and they see each other. I can't really figure it out. It seems like they see each other quite often. And and just with us both working full time and we only see each other on weekends because we have opposite schedules, and then he's got a lot of things going on, he does music videos, and he's going to be doing a music thing with some of his friends, and so it's we're losing more and more time, and we didn't have a lot of time to begin with. And then I know his cousins and his mom have kind of just been yeah, come to, or whatever, you're never around. And it's just been really stressful. So I like reached out to his mom, just trying to figure out like how to, you know, make everybody happy and, you know, figure out what's doable. And I know, you know, she's like, well, you know, we just want to hear from you guys once in a while and everything. And I know, like, she mentioned, like, his cousins, you know, were more like sisters to him when he was growing up. And so, like, they really, like, miss him and they want to get to know me better. And I just, like, I just can't, it's just really overwhelming to me because, yeah, I am not a big crowd person, and he has, like, a big family on both sides. So, like, to try and, like, spend time with, like, you know, I'm more of, like, a small group, like, 2 or 3 kind of people, maybe 4. So it's just kind of hard because I'm like, I don't know what to do. I know, like, right now I just can't handle that. And I worry because I don't want them to think that, like, I'm being rude or something, or, like, I don't care, because that's not the case. Like, I met 2 of his cousins. Well, he's got 3 girl cousins on his mom's side who were more like sisters to him growing up. So I met 2 of them, and then one I didn't get to meet because I think it was like at his dad's birthday party a couple of years ago, and I think she either was working and wasn't going to be able to be there, or she couldn't be there till later. Because I know, like, they're all really busy too, because all of his cousins, they have kids and they're married or, you know, in relationships, and they've just got a lot going on too. So I'm just like, I don't know how people find time to do all this. And I know, like, my best friend, I was talking to her about it because I'm like, I don't know what to do. And she's like, well, they've all had time to, like, adjust to figuring things out, and they probably, you know, don't have a job like mine, which is just so overwhelming that I can't even, like, process time and how to do things, and I'm just so overwhelmed. Like, when I get home, I'm done for. I mean, I might sit down and film, like, a 15-20 minute video, but that's pretty much all that my brain can handle on the weekends. So it's like, I'm hoping that one day soon things will change and I can be in a better position so that I can, you know, maybe come around a little bit. But I'm also worried that I know they get together frequently, and I just know that's just not something that I can do with all I've got going on in my life. So hopefully, like, they'll be okay with, you know, a couple times a year. But yeah, it's like really, really stressful. So I totally understand him getting overwhelmed by it all, because it overwhelms me as well. And sorry, I need to get to doing my makeup, you guys. But yeah, it's just so hard because, like, with my family, we all, you know and, like, understand, like, hey, we all work full time, we all have a lot going on, you know. We see each other when we can, and that's good, you know. There's no, like, pressure, you know, or anything. It's just, and I know, like, they don't mean it, like, in a bad way. They just are like, hey, you know, come around once in a while. But when you're, like, that person that's trying to figure things out and you just, like, can't, yeah, like, you do start to feel guilty, and it is hard. Also, I didn't say what shade I was going in with. This is the shade Cinders. Sorry, guys, I just feel like we're gonna be all over the place with this one, with this video. But yeah, it's just trying to figure out, like, the balance with everything, how we can still see each other, because I can tell you, when you're in a relationship and you don't get to see your significant other very much, especially, like, when you're, like, in a serious relationship, like, we're going to get married, it's hard because there's just stuff that you need to talk about, and you kind of need to see each other once in a while to kind of, you know, just kind of, like, touch base. Because, I mean, he's gone when I get home from work, and then he comes home in the middle of the night, and, you know, we might get, like, a quick text off, like, hey, how are you? But other than that, that's about the extent of our relationship during the week. So, and then, like, by the time the weekend gets here, you know, we're both just, like, exhausted and drained, and so it's not easy. I mean, it's really not. And I just worry sometimes that people, you know, kind of think, like, oh, they have all this time to do all this stuff, they're not seeing us, and, like, that is not the case at all. I mean, we don't really do anything anymore. I mean, we might. I mean, I think I can probably count the number of times on, like, 1 or 2 hands that we've actually gone out and actually, like, done something that takes more than, like, an hour, like, or 2 hours. Like, we love movies, so every once in a while, like, maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times a year, like, we'll go to a movie. but it's not very often. So yeah, we aren't really doing anything either, and I don't know, things are just really, really crazy right now, and I wish like we had more time to, do things and be around, but our schedules just don't really allow that, and I know I have a lot going on, and I have to be really careful with my mom, because she's just got some serious health issues, and if she were to get COVID, she wouldn't make it. She's been vaxxed and everything, but her heart is just so weak, and so I just have to be really careful. So like being around large groups for a prolonged period of time isn't really something I can do either. It's just hard, just, trying to figure everything out, and just trying to, I don't know, for me, just worrying about like, meeting everyone's expectations, because I know like when you're raised a certain way and your family dynamics a certain way, like that's what you get used to. And then when it changes, it's like, it's hard, and I don't want our relationship to hurt anyone, mess anyone up, offend anyone, that's not what I want, that's not who I am. And yeah, so it's just really hard. We're still trying to figure out the balance, because we've never seen, there was a 7-month period where we saw each other regularly, and that was last year. Like right before my dad died, and other than that, we've been together almost 4 years, and we've been like weekends only, or there was one year where we didn't even see each other on weekends. It's rough, because we're trying to find time to see each other too, and then everyone else is like, well, you need to come around, and so it's just trying to find that balance, which is just really hard, and for me, I can't handle it right now. But I'm hoping like I can get a better job or something can happen, and I'll be more of like a normal person who can function outside of work, which would be great. But yeah, it's just until that happens, it's just things are going to be really, really hard for a while, and I just hope that like no one takes offense to anything, and they understand that things are just going to be hard for a little bit. Sorry, I need a little Capri Sun break right here. These things are amazing. Okay, so anyway, back to the look, another rant. But seriously, do you guys like have families like that? How do you balance everything out? Like working 1 or 2 jobs, and then your significant other working full-time, your schedules being opposite, still be trying to see each other, like if you have a mom that you kind of need to be there for, like me. How do y'all do it? Like, do you have any tips, anything that you would like to contribute to help me out here? Because I just kind of feel like, I don't know, just need some assistance here. I'm gonna go in with the shade Fantasy. And also, like, I'm running late, so I'm just kind of gonna do like a pretty easy look. I always say that, and sometimes it doesn't work out, but this shade, oh my gosh. The sparkles are amazing, you guys. But yeah, so just kind of like back to like the family dynamic thing, like, I'm just trying to figure it all out, trying to, hopefully like everyone understands and no one gets upset, and we can kind of figure it out, because I'd mentioned, well, maybe if we can like find a time for everyone to kind of get together and do something outdoors, when it's not too hot, because right now we're just in the thick of summer and things are just really, really rough, and I don't know, I want to get to know his cousins better. My biggest fear is that I'm just not going to be able to like be there as much as they, want to be. And also, my fiance just said they kind of like bug him about coming down, like no one had said anything, really about me. So, I don't know. I just didn't really like think it was, anything to do with me. I think it was, it was just more with him, but sorry. But I guess his mom had said, they want to get to know me more too, which Honestly, I am the most boring person you'll ever meet in your life. Like, I work, that's pretty much my life, and I'm really stressed out. That's my life in a nutshell. But, I mean, I would, like to, get to see them, a little more. And hopefully, we can find a good balance for everyone that works, and so that, I don't know, things just can be easier for everyone. Because that's just kind of like what I want. I don't want to make things more difficult. I don't want, us being together to cause problems. I don't want that. So, I don't know. I just hope we can all get it worked out and make sure everyone's happy and there's just a good medium for everyone. I'm trying to figure out what shade I want to do. I was like originally going to do like a pop of color on the inner corner, which I usually do the lower inner corner, but not the top. But now I did this darker shade. Now I'm like, I don't know what to do. I kind of want to try the shade One of a Kind right here. Whoops. And see what happens. These shades are very bright and sparkly, so my lights are kind of throwing them off. So it's a little hard. That's really pretty. To see how things really will look. I'm gonna try and bring it up a little bit. I don't think it's gonna show up much over that first shade that I used. Maybe a little. It's not really as brightening, but it's really pretty. So we're just gonna go with that. Man, my eyes are like sparkling. Can you guys see this? Like, that sparkle is real. It is beautiful. Like, this might... I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do for my wedding makeup. This might be the palette, you guys. We might have just found it. I don't know. Like, I am in love with this, and I need to do my lower lash line. There's not a whole lot of fallout. A little bit. Not too bad. Now, what do I want to do for my lower lash line also? Let's do a time check. I'm running so late. So, I kind of want to do the shade Stroke of Midnight. It's like a darker, like a deep, maybe plummy brown. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, I am going to do my mascara off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay, so, man, my hair is crazy. Alright, so this is the finished look with this freaking gorgeous Disney Princess Cinderella Sigma palette. Shoot, there goes that brush that I didn't want to mess up. Here's the palette. And then here's the back of it. This kind of shows the shades there as well. And again, you guys, I had seen this palette online and it does not do it justice. It is just freaking beautiful. Maybe one of the most beautiful palettes I think I've ever seen. So I will have a link to the palette down below if you guys want to pick it up. I am an Amazon affiliate, so it will be an affiliate link. If you want to help support the channel, support me, I will have some of my other favorite products linked down below, as well as my Amazon store link, so you can check out some of my other favorite products that you can find on Amazon. And just a tip, I found that most makeup products are at least a couple bucks, if not more, cheaper on Amazon. That's pretty much where I get most of my makeup these days. It's just cheaper, and I don't have to go out to a store. If you have Prime, they deliver it right to your doorstep. It's amazing. You know, you can't beat that. And just thank y'all so much for watching. I truly, truly appreciate it. I was going to try and film a quick haul video after this, but I am running so late. Like, I need to be out the door in like 15 minutes, and full disclosure, I'm just wearing boxer shorts. So yeah, it's so hot when I film. I try to wear as little as possible, so got my t-shirt on, and so yeah, I just need to get the rest of my clothes on and get out the door. And thank y'all so much again for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. And yeah, I guess that's it. If you happen to be seeing this and you are my fiance's cousins, because I know his mom watches these videos, you guys, I'm so sorry. I just have a lot going on. We haven't been able to get together. But if you, want to chat or text or whatever, you know, feel free to get my number from either Paul or his mom. I totally don't mind that. And again, I'm so sorry. I just got a lot going on, and I know you guys do too. So hopefully everything's good. And I hope things will be changing for the better in the next couple months, and maybe, you know, I'll have some more free time. Maybe Paul will as well, and we can all try and get together. So y'all, thank you so much for watching this video. Please take care, stay safe. Just remember that you matter, you are loved, and I'll see you guys in the next one.